Any questions you want to ask me?
No, sir.
Okay. Started recording as well. So what we do is today's session, no? We'll go to selection screen and events and concept of for all entries concept for all entries inner join and outer join. Inner join, outer join. Then we'll go for the interactive reports. Reports, classical, interactive. So these topics we'll discuss today. Okay, what is the purpose of selection skill? What is the purpose of selection skill? Huh? Hello? User input, right? To give the user input. User input, basically. So all the SAP flow, right? This is the flow. Flow is there will be selection screen. This is selection screen. This will be the actual program. This is the actual program. So data will come from here. So SAP database. Data will come from here to here. Okay. And then you display the output. This is the output. Okay. So user will give the input here. This is selection screen we call also as a user input screen. User input screen. Okay. Program will execute. This will be seen the user output screen. User will see the output on this output screen. It's what the entire SAP flow of all the programs. Okay. I think we started this program last class here. Okay. What are the difference between parameters and select options? Select options. Line number 11 and 13. Huh? What is the difference between 11 and 13? Hello?
Sir, values may be different, sir. Sir,
So what is the difference between 11 and 13? 11 will give single input value, right? So this is single input value. Single input value. And this one is the range of input values. Okay. Check syntax, activate. I'll put a breakpoint here. Stop. Execute. Right. So the variant here. Right here. Suppose if I give a material number here. Save it here. We can give here variant to parameter and range. Both I am giving. Parameter and range. Save it here. Right. Execute now. Right. So line number 16 and 17 now. What this select statement will do? Think and tell me. Hello? Think and tell me what is this select statement will do. Can you hear me? Hello?
yes, sir.
So
Line number
think
16 records, all records, sir. It is star. It will retrieve all records from Mara.
no. Star means not all the records. Star means Sanjay, what does star means?
Start means
I think it will single record where matter equal to P and P delay.
Star means
collecting
always
the all
go ahead.
collecting all the fields, sir.
All fields, correct.
Okay.
Star means all the fields, not all the records. All the fields data will come from Mara and put into your W underscore Mara. What is W underscore Mara?
Work area.
Work area. Work area will store how many records? Work area will store how many records? Hmm? Always
Only one record, sir.
only one record, always only one record only. This is a very important concept, always we should remember when you are learning ABAP. One is variable. Okay. Second one is work area. Third one is internal table. So this all three we call as data terminology, data objects. Is called data objects. Data objects here. What the purpose of variable? What is the use of variable? To store
Values.
single value. This is important. Single value. Single value. It is work area is to store single record. Internal table is to store multiple records. In the runtime of program, that is very important. All these are in runtime objects. Only ABAP program execution stage only data will be having. Clear? This concept is clear? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now think here. Okay. This select statement will bring how many records? Leave about the single statement. For a given material number, how many records will be there in Mara table? You can open table parallel Mara as well. Go to S11. Mara table. Click on display. See the table structure. This is the table structure. For a given material number, how many records will be there in the Mara table? How many records will be there in Mara table?
362, sir.
362 are the fields actually.
Fields.
362 is the fields.
Okay.
So what I'm asking the question is, for a given material number in this table, Mara table, how many records will be possible to have? See the structure of the table, primary key. Primary key on the material number, right? So primary key on the material number means how many records is possible?
Sir, Mara table is not fixed only now, sir. This much only having.
Number of records is more, but what I am saying is, for a given material number, suppose material number is 10. How many records will be there in the Mara table for a material number 10? For a given value of material number, MATNR. This is primary key. Primary key means unique queue, right? So there will not be more than one record. See here. Do you see anywhere the material number is repeating here?
No, sir.
No. Means unique queue. Means for a given material number, data will be having only one record only. That's the concept of primary key. Right?
Yes, sir.
And this one? Into table. IT underscore Mara is internal table. So how many records will come? Any number of records will come. What is up to 10 rows? 10 rows will get from the database table. What is where matter in S_MATNR? So what is this in S_MATNR? See here. So I made you host. You can go ahead. I made you host. I made you host. You can go ahead. Okay, na? Yeah. So if anything is there, give me a call immediately. Okay, I am also there in the business. Okay. So this in S_MATNR, right? This here. It compare the condition here between material number 10 to 100. BT is between. I is inclusive this one. So now think of the input option I given like this. I want to get your materials between 10 to 100. Okay. So what this select statement will bring, think 1 minute and tell me. I am asking as a user to give the materials information between material number 10 to 100. What it will do this select statement? Okay, after executing this select statement, you tell me here. Now if you see IT underscore Mara, how many records it has got here? See here,
10 records, sir.
10 records, right? If I double click here, do you see the 10 materials are there between 10 to 100 only material numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Material number 22, 24, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. You don't see any material other than not in the range of between 10 to 100. You got my point here? Hello? Okay. What is this SY subversible do? Why we are checking that? Why we are doing this check statement? So this SY subversive, why that equal to 0 or not equal to 0? What is the meaning of this equal to 0, not equal to 0? Right here. SY sub or C after database statements SY F1 sub or C value 0 means success. Think of what could be the meaning of success. SY sub or C value 0 means success. What is the meaning of success here? Means at least it has found one record in the database. Okay, there is a concept here now. Okay, how do you know how many records it has been bought from the database table here? How do you know how many records it has bought from the database table into your internal table? One way is by saying IT underscore Mara. What is the other way? There is one variable is there. That variable will hold the number of records fetched from the database. What is that? System variable that holds the number of records fetched from the database table into a web. What is that? This is what the interview questions for freshers especially. SY-DBCNT here. SY-DBCNT here. Right now, if I write here, check it here SY-DBCNT. What is the DBCNT value it is showing currently?
10.
10.
Means 10 records is bought, right?
It will retrieve all the records from the table, sir. DBC count, DBC entities.
Means how many records it has fetched from the database for this condition. Because we are going up to 10 rows, it has bought 10 rows. Hence it is showing as a 10 rows here. For example, now here I'll write number of records found. SY-DBCNT. Okay. Suppose I'll remove this up to 10 rows, I'll remove. Now what will happen? Think and tell me.
0 only, sir.
Hmm?
If not found, record not found means 0 only, the value will be there, no, sir.
If record is found, SY sub or C equal to 0 means records found.
Yes, sir.
Now what I'm saying is, line number 24, what is the output? How many records will show? Suppose if I give S underscore Matner, input value is 10 to 100. This in operator forms as a condition. It brings the data from the database It brings the data from the database based on the input values given by the user on the selection screen. This is the concept here now. Right? Activate this one. Now I'll execute this program in one more session so that you understood more clearly. SA38 execute. Okay, use the variant here. Now what range I am asking here? Range. Which range I am asking?
10 to 100.
10 to 100. So 10 to 100, what this selection statement will do? It tries to bring the data, whatever the material number is range between 10 to 100. Right?
Yes.
Activate now. Put a breakpoint here. Execute. Here is the variant. Execute. Right? Now what is the SY-DBCND at this point of time? 1. Why it is 1?
1.
Why it is 1? Think and tell me why it is 1. Why is not a 0? Control is currently at line number 20. Control is at line number 20. Why that DBCND became 1? Observe closely, you will get answer.
So the record has been founded so that it gives 1, sir.
Which one?
If a record found in that means it will give 1. If no record it found means it will give 0. Like that.
No. If
Okay.
record is found 0, that is this variable, SY subversive variable, this variable.
Okay, sir.
This variable is number of records found. What I am saying is, currently control is at line number 20. Means 20 line is not yet executed. But why DBCND is showing as 1 already? It should show default value as 0, right? Why it is showing as a 1? Think and tell me. You have the answer in the screen. Why current DBCND is showing as a 1? Observe closely. What is line number 16 statement? Line number 16, 17, what will it do? How many records it will bring?
Single 1, sir.
1 record. So that's why DBCND is showing as 1 already. Because this statement is executed, right? That is the reason here. Now if I execute this one, no? What is the DBCND value? In the right side you see?
10, sir.
DBCND value. Right side. See the right side. My screen. Debugger.
So value only, no, sir, 86.
86. Right? What is the meaning of 86 means?
The variable in this will D, B, C, and D, C.
Currently DBCND value showing as 86. Right? What is the meaning I am saying is, what my question is, what is the meaning of that 86 exactly? It's the definition of SPI DBCND. This is the definition. By seeing this definition, no, what is the meaning of 86? Now I'll show the internal table. Tell me what is that 86 here. What is that 86?
Its records and 86 records are available.
Correct. Available where?
Internal table.
Yes. So internal table 86 records has bought from the database table and put into your IT_Mara. Double click here. IT_Mara. This is the records, right? Do you see 86 records or not? Do you see 86 rows here? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is the concept here. How do you print this data? Okay, it is a homework. You try to print. How to print that? What concept you use? Try it. Okay, na? You have to print that data. Now what I did, I just brought the data. I'm not printing. Print the data of the internal table on the output. Look, what statement you used for printing? Whatever the data you have in the internal table, you should print that records on the output. Okay, na? Done. So you can ping me when you get a doubt. Okay, na? Okay, so this is the select options here. Suppose you want to validation. Okay, you want to do validation now. This is for the, I'll create one more program. Program events. Click on create. November 29th. Click on create events of ABAP report. 29th November 2025. Type executable. Save it. Right here. Parameter. v_date. Type specify on data where. Okay. Activate here. Execute now. Here I want date. Okay. Current date. If I execute today, today's date should come default. For that, what do? You can use the default here. Default S5 F1 data. Okay, now if I execute, what will happen here? The default value came here. Okay, but whereas if I execute today, I want the date, the last 10 days back date by default. Okay, for that you want to get, so you should go for the installation event. You go to here, installation event. Okay, p underscore date equal to S5 date. What is S5 datum? What is S5 datum? Hello? What is S5 datum? What is S5 whatever you give? What is the meaning of S5?
System field structure as well.
System field date variable. That one.
Date variable.
S5 is the structure, correct. System structure.
Mhm.
Runtime the data will be holding. Now if I execute this one, S5 datum holds the current date of the system of SAP. S5 means SAP standard runtime structure. It contains like date, time, user, program name. All this is available in this one. SPY subrc, DBC, and all this is system variables. Now think of if I execute, what will be the screen will come in on the screen? Think and tell me. If I execute this one, this statement, what will come?
Sir, it will provide the username
No,
that you
the date
mentioned.
is the date actually.
10 days before that it will be
Correct,
update,
perfect,
sir.
perfect, very good. 10 days before of
19/11
current date.
2025. Yes, sir.
If we execute tomorrow,
Then 30/11/25 will receive.
no, minus 10, right? If we execute tomorrow this program, it comes 2011,
20, sir.
2020,
2011,
2011,
20.
like that. This is
Okay,
the
sir.
concept actually, installation
Okay, sir.
event.
Okay, sir.
Here the concept here is, this is selection screen here. So this event, installation event will trigger here. This is installation event. So before the selection screen comes to you, this will trigger. This is your output here. If I put a breakpoint here, I'll put a breakpoint. Stop, execute. Which line number control my control now currently? Line number 11. Means in this box, where is my control now? Here.
Installation.
Here. Before initialization, before it comes to this screen. This
Selection
is the
screen.
input screen. This is the concept here. So what exact purpose of this one is? This event, we use to assign the default values that we can get in runtime of ABAP program. We can assign this event. We use to assign the default values that we can get in runtime of ABAP program to the selection screen fields. This is the concept. Installation event purpose. Okay. Next, I'll give parameters of one more field here. Right. This is the parameter, right? Suppose user entered the wrong value, right? Once you get into the bank, net banking, when you give the username and password wrong, what will happen? It will throw the message or not?
It will not throw, sir.
No, if you give the wrong values. Net banking.
Then the
If you
values
go to
will
net
be
banking, give the network banking username and password wrong, what will happen?
It will lock, no, sir.
No, it will give the error, right? Not lock. Right?
Yes, sir.
If you give wrong here, HDFC net banking. Okay. I am giving some wrong value. Now what will happen? I am giving wrong. Customer ID is wrong, password is wrong. What it will do?
It will not go, sir. It will occur error.
It will give the error, right?
Mm.
Login. Do you see here?
Customer ID and PIN is invalid.
How did this flow has happened? This is the flow, right?
Yes, sir.
Everything ABAP, right? If you understood the flow of data, it will be very interesting. Concept. If you understood the concept, then you write the code, it will be more interesting than just we write the code. Okay, just write the code is the normal way of learning the syntax
sir.
point of view and all, but not that way. We should understand the flow requirement, data flow point of view, right? This is what is happening, right? This is your HDFC.
We should observe like a user and develop the.
Both mind should have.
Yes, sir. If we observe like a user only, we can develop the code
So
as a developer.
as a developer, if you think of as a user, as a layman, he don't know anything, right? He can give anything in the screen. You don't know what is selection screen. You don't know your select statement, nothing. We are the users for the HDFC, right?
Yes, sir.
Who is the developers for the HDFC net banking?
We only, sir.
I mean, who was back-end people of that HDFC bank who has developed that website, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, if I give this HDFC login, and I'm giving the wrong here. I think it won't allow to take the print screen.
Screenshot
Oh,
it will not
it's
allow.
coming,
Sir.
coming. No, it is allowing. I thought it will not allow. Right? Now, the moment I enter this one, no, this as a user you are entering here. Okay. In the back end, what happens is we should think of as a developer now, programmer. Right? What is the back end happens? It goes to database. HDFC database. Right? Program will go to HDFC database. It search for username and password you entered on the screen here. Right? This username and password what you entered is a dummy. It won't
Yes.
available in the
Allow.
HDFC database. So the control will come back saying that no data is available. Then code has written the backend to generate this error message. Like that we
Okay.
should build in ABAP as well.
Okay.
Now, suppose here, okay, you are going to write here, start of selection. I'll tell you what the purpose of this one. Select a single star from Mara into work area underscore Mara, where MATNR equal to P underscore MATNR. Okay. This is the actual data you are going to print here. Okay. And you'll get some error here. How to resolve this error? How to resolve this error? Think and tell me. How to resolve this error? What is that error showing? What this error? Check and tell me. Think 1 minute. What is the mistake here? Not many lines code, right? Think, tell me. Why this type of error is coming? You need work area, right? This what is W underscore Mara? Hello?
Sir, but W underscore Mara will contain only one record at time.
So I not declared, right? That's why this error is coming.
Yes, sir.
How to declare that?
I
Work area underscore Mara type Mara. Now this work area underscore Mara becomes work area. right? No, you don't get that error here. Okay. See here, you want to generate the error message for a given wrong material number. How do you write here? Select single star from, not single star, select single matter from Mara into V underscore MATNR, where MATNR equal to P underscore MATNR. Think of what it will do, this line number 17 to 18. What this 17 and 18 will do? This is where the application of what you learned, the select statement, purpose. Hello?
So in 17, it will start the program, sir.
This one.
I mean,
17
login.
Which one? Which one?
17th line.
17, 18 is one line only, complete one statement only. What it will do this exactly? 17 and 18. How many records it will bring? Records or record or single field value. One field value, right? So it's single matter means. Matter is one field from Mara into V underscore matter, where a material number equal to P underscore MATNR. Check syntax here. Know what this error is coming? Why? How do you rectify this error?
Variable declarations.
So how to declare that variable declaration? V underscore MATNR type MATNR, right? What is this line number 12? Line number 12.
Variable, sir.
So after type, what is that MATNR here? Here. What is this one? What is that? Type MATNR. What is that MATNR? Line number 12. It is a field or data element or domain. What is it?
It's a field, sir.
No. It should be, must be data element. Field you cannot refer here. If you give like this, now this will become field.
Yes, yes.
Okay. When you give only like this name, it is a data element only. How do you know? Double click here. You see, this is a data element here. Here, MATNR means data element. Okay. Now here, line number, what is line number? Here I am doing a validation here. Validation. If P underscore MATNR is not initial. Okay, check into here. Activate here. What this selected, will put a breakpoint here. Stop here. Execute. Right, give a value. Wrong value I'm giving here. Wrong value. Click on execute. You need to have auto selection screen. Screen. Now check the syntax here. Activate. Okay. Keep a breakpoint here. Execute. Use the wrong value here. Execute. Default value. Give wrong value here. Okay, click on execute now. Where is my control now currently? In which line number? $20. Okay. What is this statement will do? You are just validating if the material number is not empty. Okay, now what is my P underscore MATNR? Right side, see that. What is the value you are seeing the P underscore MATNR? What is the material number? This wrong value, right? Now this select statement will become success or failure. This select statement will become success or failure. So this select statement will become success or failure. I am giving a material number, wrong material number. Hello. Everything is thinking only. Every statement, right? It should be thinking and then analyze. My question is, what will happen this select statement? I am asking the material number, wrong material number. First of all, what is the line number 21, 22 will do? What we are doing line number 21, 22? Complete one statement, right? What it will do?
If it is wrong value, it will allow to record the table internal tables.
Oh, no, just try to understand what is the 21, 22 we are doing, line number 21, 22. What this select statement will do. Forget about the validation part. What is the 21, 22 will do? Think first only that two lines code. Hello?
Sir,
Think, no problem. Tell me if wrong also, no problem. What this 21, 22 statement will do. What the select statement will do first of all? What is the purpose of select statement? Right? It brings one field value from Mara table and put into V underscore MATN, right? For a given. This P underscore MATN is wrong value. If we enter the rank value, go to take here, go to Mara table, copy paste here. Material number I'm checking available or not. What the error message is showing here? Is it wrong or right? Do you see the record here?
No.
No. So that means this select statement will become success or failure. If no record means success or failure.
It's a success, right? It is.
Select statement will become success only if it record found. So this select statement will become success or failure. You are asking the data to bring from Mara table put into the variable what the wrong value. Here in this case of net banking, is it success select statement backend or failure? Here, this is a bank. You given the wrong login name and password. The backend code written by a programmer, it went to database and it bring back. That is success or failure. If data found
Failure,
means
sir.
success. Data not found means failure.
Failure.
So now it becomes failure or success in this case, our case.
Failure, sir.
It will become failure, right? Why it will become failure? What is the meaning of failure? Select statement fail means what? This is what I know. Just now written the definition here, right? Select statement fail means what? This is what meaning here, right? Zero means success. Non-zero means fail. What is the meaning of fail? Fail means no record found, right? Do you see fail or success here? What is the value you see here? Four. Four means fail, right? So you want to throw the message here in the program. How to throw that message? Tell me. How do you know it is failed? What code I should write here? How do you know that select statement is failed? Failed means no record found. Okay. If S sub C not equal to 0. Right? Right statement. No record found. Entered material number is wrong. Okay, now I will execute here. If it is a wrong value, what you should come? Click on edit here. End if. Right, one end if here. Check syntax here. Activate. Execute now. I'll go wrong value here. Click on execute. Why that error is not coming? It should come the error here, right? Why? Because write statement you cannot use inside the selection screen. To display the error on the selection screen, on the selection screen, you should use message statement. Okay, what I can give here? Message. Okay, material number not found. Give correct material number. Type E. Check syntax here. What do you type E? E is for error message. Right? Activate now here. Click on execute. give some wrong value here. Click on execute. Do you see that now here? The material number is okay. That is the inbuilt code now. Execute now. Right? Material number not found. Give correct material number. From where this is coming? From our code. You can check it that here. Save it here. I'll put a breakpoint here. Stop. Execute. I'll give here. Where is my control here? Line number 21. What is the material number here? Now this select statement will become success or failure. Think and tell me. I give a wrong value. I gave the value junk, which is not available in the Mara table. So the line number 21, 22 will become success or failure.
Fail.
Fail, right? So
Okay.
fail means what will become your SY sub RC value? 0 or non-zero?
Non-zero value.
Perfect, very good, non-zero. See 4, non-zero. Okay. Then write statement will not execute because on the selection screen, write statement will not execute. Now this will become throw the error message here. Type E means error message. Stop the controls here only. Okay. So do as a homework, type E. If you do this homework, it will be only knows the concepts clearly. But small homework only I am giving you. It's what we are simulated now. What's it here? Practice the same message with message type E means error message. Okay. Type E means error message. Practice with W I A S homework. Okay. You change the W, okay, to different value instead of you. I give E, right? Change that to different values. See the observation. What is the output? How it comes. Okay. One more thing is this message should not give like this. So we have done message classes, right? Through SC91. So create a message class. Also this part. Also this part, change it to message class. Create a message class and SC91 and use the message class to generate message on the selection screen. Okay. Are you getting here? What I'm trying to ask? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now suppose what will happen if we don't use this statement, line number 19. Okay, this statement purpose is this event we use for selection scheme fields validation. Why we need a validation? First of all, why we need a validation anywhere in general? So do you expect that if you go to net banking, if we enter the wrong data, validation is done or not? Right? If you don't give the validation, so your program is going to execute for wrong information. Hence, you need a validation mandatory. Okay, now if I put a breakpoint comment this one, I'll put a comment here. Activate. Execute. Okay. I'll give some wrong value here. See, it is not doing a validation here, right? Nothing is coming here. Hello? So I'll put this one also as a comment, installation event. Activate now. Execute. I give some wrong value here. Click on execute. Think 1 minute. See what is the difference between earlier case and now. What it's saying here? Material number not found. Give the correct material number. But what do you see? Do you see the skin here? See the skin. See the skin. What is the difference? See the skin. I'll go back. Again, I'll uncomment this one now. See the difference between this having the selection skin event and without selection skin event. What is the difference here? I'll execute now. I give some wrong value here. Click on execute. See the skin. What it is saying that material number not found, give correct material number. Okay, see, observe the skin so that you know the concept. Yes,
Your,
good.
your validation works.
The earlier case also works, right? Now I'll go back. I'll go back. I'll put this one comment. Activate. Execute now. I'll give wrong value here. Execute. Do you see now also validation is working? But what is the difference you are seeing here? Difference. What is your observation? Previous case and now this case.
Here we can see only the message.
Correct. Here you are seeing only message, but user cannot enter the input again, right? You have to go back and again execute only. You don't have the option. Hence, this is mandatory. This event. Okay, now start of selection here now. Write statement. Validation is completed. Validation is completed. Below is the data. From the database. Okay. Now, if you want to print, how do you print here? Line number 37. How do you print the data that is bit from the database? Write statement. Query underscore Mara -MATNR 30 position query underscore Mara -MTRT 40 position query underscore Mara MATK and maybe 40-50 position query underscore Mara -MEANS. Okay. What this line number 39 will do? It will print how many records? What is this mistake? Think and tell me. What is this error it is coming?
MATKL.
Hmm.
Is there any spelling mistake?
Hmm. So that field is not available, right? MAKTL here. So now how many records it will print line number 39? Will print how many records? First of all, line number 37, how many records it will bring? 37.
Only one record.
Hmm.
Using the material number.
Hmm. So one record only, right? So one record will print here now. Activate now. Execute. Now I'll give the correct value here. Click on execute here. Right? One record data is come output here. Okay. So I'll show you in debug mode also. Put a breakpoint here. I'll put a breakpoint here and also here. Execute. Right? Give some correct value. Click on execute. Where is my control? Currently line number 21. 21 will become true or false because I give the correct material number. So when you give correct material number, this select statement will become a success or failure?
Success.
Success. Right? Do you see SY suburbs equal to 0? Success. Right? So where is my control currently? Line number
24.
24. Will it go to 28 or not? Control will go to 28 or not?
Will not go to
Will
28.
not go to 28 because this is not equal to 0 only. It goes to line number 28. It comes to where? Line number 37.
37.
34 and 37. Okay, this we are printing here. Now 37 become what will do 37? Think and tell me. 37. Control is our line number 37 now.
The one record will be stored in the
Hmm.
work area.
Correct. One record will store work area. They're printing now. Okay, now what my point here to tell is, if I put this one comment, now what will be the output? Right? Line number 34, I am putting a comment here now. Activate now. Okay. Now what will be output? It should be the same value should come, right? Come, right? Bring. Execute. It give the value here. Click on execute. So, but nothing is coming. Why? Think 1 minute. Think 1 minute why it is not printing. I'll put a breakpoint also. Stop. Execute. Give the material number. Right? Control is here now. Success. But it's not printing. Why? Think 1 minute and tell me. I put a comment line number 34.
Hmm.
Right? So this start of selection, no? Because you commented this one below rate statement, will not display on this selection screen. Hence, we don't see the output. This is the concept. So start of selection is mandatory after a selection screen event. Okay. So I'll stop 5 minutes. I will give you a break. I will stop recording. Let it be recording.